Insights.
Alright, so here, episode 17 of Real Talks No Ports with myself and Dargan Lizzle.
Come on. Yours truly, Xmas, via the Bluetooth.
Come on, obviously. Had to do a little bit of Zoom this time, but obviously we're still here, we're still live. And there's been a lot happening recently, UK scene that has caused a lot of stir. But before we get into all of that, let's start off with the projects.
Come on.
So first project to drop, obviously you had Emak dropped his One of One EP.
Yeah, that was a nice little EP, man. Nice little how do you say it, gift from Emak. Little A boys, I've been away. Here's 5 tracks to appease you for a bit. But no, it was nice. It was, again, brought back that Emak vibe. You know what I mean? The real rap, great production. And man, I can't lie, I thought it was quality. It was short, but I thought it was quality still.
Yeah, I like the little care packages that artists they'll just drop occasionally, and that's what I call them, the little care packages, innit? They know they've been away, but they just want to drop a little care package so people know I'm still here type of thing, innit? But,
no, definitely way. Drake does that a lot as well, innit?
Yeah. Man even made a thing of all his unreleased throwaways and thing. Yeah, there were tunes that had all been leaked, but he just put them together officially, and then resold them again.
They called it care package, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that stuff.
But Emak's artist that I like listening to, ever since his what's it called? Crack the Code trilogy.
Code, boy.
Yeah, that's a serious thing that he did. Number 3, I like that a lot. There were some good tunes on there still. And then he even did actually no, that's from Crack the Code 2. I thought it was a project, but it's actually from Crack the Code 2. But yeah, that trilogy there, it's a really underrated trilogy of tunes that he's put out. And I really liked for Crack the Code 3, they did a interview thing where he basically got fans to interview him, and it was nuts insightful that you could people that basically just ask him about different points where he was doing yo and tunes like that, and then you got to see it all the way from black all the way you got to see that black and white part, and then you got to see about how he basically started to do this one, and I think he might have done a little studio series as well.
Yeah, nah. Oh yeah, because I remember we were talking about he produces as well, doesn't he?
Yeah. He mixes most of his stuff, I'm pretty sure, and he mixes most of his brethren stuff, and then I think he might do a bit of production, but he definitely mixes a lot.
Yeah, well, he's in the booth, definitely in the studio, engineering, all of that. But now I think that even the Crack the Code thing blessed us, because it gave us the opportunity to see how T.E.D. Ness and Emak work together really well. I think we got to see how their relationship blossomed. I think it was nice still.
That's not Crack the Code. That's 1 sec. That's a different project. That's not a Crack the Code project.
You know the one I'm talking about, innit?
Yeah.
Nice. What's that one called again?
Let me just check it now. It is Supply and Demand.
Supply and Demand.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah. Nah, man, Supply and Demand definitely that was another tape that I thought that was a bang. I actually thought that was a great tape still.
I was rinsing Window and Stay Alive heavily.
Stay Alive is a great tune, man. Great tune. Nah, man.
Yeah.
Even his Lemon Pepper freestyle was good. One of the ones that I actually liked.
I can't lie, I gave up on the Lemon Peppers. I got tired of them. I was so tired of them, man.
Too tired. I gave up really early, I'll be honest. But there were a few that it was okay, no, you did flow in this pretty well. But now, man, I'm a fan of Emak still. I'm looking forward to see what the mixtape or the album's got to show for him, because he definitely has to come with some vibes, some force.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting to see where he goes on this one, because I know at the time of Crack the Code 3, he like dropped 1 and 2, and 1 and 2 is a mad insight into like where his head was basically. And like that tune was basically going off, and like you could kind of tell where like Crack the Code 3 was gonna be. But it's like it's gonna be interesting to see where his next body of work, like what he's gonna basically speak about, if that makes sense, innit?
Yeah. No, definitely, man. And that's the thing as well, because we're so used to getting the dose of real rap from him as well. It's like he never really strays from that, innit? Like he's always rapping, really rapping on a joke thing. So like you say, it'll be interesting to see what he actually comes with, because I reckon the last chapter, obviously everyone's gone through quite a few things the past few years, but his last chapter must have been quite interesting still.
Yeah.
Must have been quite interesting. There's been a lot of things going on in that camp, I think. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to hearing that still.
Yeah, because like even his last take, some of the stuff he was saying, I remember he was talking about how, like, what's it called? He was saying how, like, when his Marge got ill, he had guys on both sides basically, like, giving their, giving their, like, prayers and stuff like that. And I was basically just saying, that, like, he was talking, like, some real stuff in that last one. Like, it was nuts. Like, so now he's, well, I don't know if it's, like, all that, God willing, all that's passed, but, like, it's got to be basically just, like, all right, where, like, are you going to go back to maybe, like, give us a bit of, like those, like, dance tunes, maybe? Like, it'd be interesting because he hasn't given us a dance tune for a minute.
Nah, man, he hasn't given us one for years.
Yeah, like for years. So hopefully he comes back one of those, and then that'll be interesting because I think it's overdue, fam.
What, a little vibes thing from him?
Yeah, fam. Him and T been going a bit too heavy on the what's it called, on the hustle pain essence rap, fam.
Yeah. No, straight up. They've been going hard. Like they don't even stray from that lane, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Both the reality rap, let's say. I don't know, man. I think Emak's definitely got a vibes tracked in. Like he's always, I think, he can always bring out a vibes. It was a Yo that he was on, innit?
Yeah, and then T was on the remix. He's like, I wake up in the morning and I flex, dog.
Yeah. That was a big track, man. Big track. I reckon he's got a few of them type of tracks in him. But yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. It'll be interesting. Like I say, there's no way he can give us a tape or an album without a few vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So the next artist that dropped their EP as well, so we're getting a lot of EPs, was Loski.
Loose. And I've been a fan of yeah, go on.
I was gonna say a lot of people felt like a lot of people were a bit like iffy about it, but I was just thinking like he literally just made music that he knows like his fans would like. Like
I remember that snippet from the Sideman and ZZ interview still.
Yeah.
When he doesn't, I don't listen to my own music. What's that about? Like, nah, man, I just listen to funny still. Like,
for me, I feel a lot of people, they like misinterpreted this EP dropped. Like, people were like, I saw a tweet saying Loski hasn't given us anything new from this EP, or like, and it was just like, I was like, but he literally, like, that's not what this is for.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, man literally dropped music, Drill X Trauma, like, giving you so many different, like, facets, different styles. Like, this EP ain't for that. This EP is just for him to, like, talk his stuff, innit? The thing's called Censored, bro. Like, the man's literally on here to talk his stuff and, like, just drop a few rhythms before the end of the year type of thing, innit?
Come on, G. Bring back that old energy, basically, innit?
Yeah, like, he wasn't, like... Yeah, people like misinterpret a lot of projects a bit too much. Like, it's not every day artists has to like. It's not every day. What's it called? Like, give us a whole a whole body of work type of thing. If you just want to go down one lane and like slap out something you know your fans will like, then because he's done that. He's done like the different styles for like the past 2 projects. So I think he's just like. Yeah.
Nah, man, I hear you still. Because, I mean, he was on a huge like rise. Like he was on an insane come up between the what is it? Call Me Loose.
Yeah.
First and Cool Kid.
Yeah.
Cool. And then there was meant to be something, I think, before the music.
Yeah, he dropped a project before that. There was Call Me Loose, and then there was I can't remember that second project. I didn't really like it. I can't lie to you.
Wasn't it Cool Kid? It was Cool Kid, didn't it?
Mad Move.
Mad Move. Oh yeah.
I didn't really like that though. Cool Kid was the tune that went viral though.
Yeah. Yeah, but that era there, that whole era there when he was that the cool one on the block, all of that. There was like it was elevating, innit?
Yeah.
It was like evolving. So now, I don't know, man. It's like he's kind of gone back.
Yeah, I get you. Like
he's kind of gone back to the old Loski, or like at least the Vim that we were getting from the Loski and stuff still. So it's interesting still.
I've noticed that quite a few artists that had the commercial success, but like it's kind of stopped now, have gone back to their original style. Like M24 started doing it. Shaybo started doing it as well. Like I've noticed a lot of them basically kind of realized that like, yeah, like you've had that period of time. Like M24, his commercial success was nuts, bro. But like it kind of just stopped in it, so he's kind of just gone back to his original style and like just taking it back to the essence recently.
Nah, man. I think like you were saying, it's for the fans, isn't it? It's for the day ones and stuff. So hopefully they appreciate it. I definitely was feeling a few of the vibes on this. So, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I think it's always a blessing when an artist, because you got to realize that an artist doesn't make music for us, and like of course they do, but they more time it's their outlet, or it's their hobby, it's what they love doing. Like their first thought is rarely gonna be, this is what, you know what I mean, innit? So for an artist to not only make a track but a whole tape and say, I'm just gonna bring back the whole energy, but I'm actually doing it for you, man. Like I genuinely believe he's doing it for his fan base, like the people that rock with Loose. So nah, man, I got to give him props for it, because he brought it back with absolute, brought it back TT, brought it back better than certain bringing it back, innit? Come on. You get me? But, man.
That's a good point though, yeah, I get you. Like a lot of artists, they do, in more time it is just for them, but so man to actually cater for his core fan base like that is a nuts thing, fam. So
nuts thing, especially having been on holiday as many times as he has. Like it's you gotta give him props. You gotta give him props. Hopefully it works in his favor. You got any standout tracks on it?
Standout tracks, I liked let's see. I'm trying to think which ones. I liked apart from the ones that had already dropped, or including? Including, I'm gonna say Whoosh and Push, Rolling Stones, and then I think it was Break It.
Break It. What's that though? Is that the one that Ski's on?
Yeah. But I can't lie, that Rolling Stones tune, I love that tune, I can't lie to you.
Yeah, G, that Rolling Stones track's hard, G. Right. Hard. I'm not even gonna lie. That Rolling Dice track's alright as well, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah, I like that one, but someone was saying so basically someone said obviously he took the Bandicase flow from Sly, didn't it?
This is what I would.
But then someone tried to spin it off saying it like Bandicate is Loski's son. But I was like, no. Don't get me wrong, Loski's Bandicate's flow, yeah, but don't ever try to say that Loski's Bandicate's son, because it really is not adapting. Like Bandicate, he's made a flow that a lot of people have used, but Loski really was like the flow. I'd say he is one of the flow guys that people take from.
He definitely is. I remember Lippy said it one time, but there like generally was a time where he was the blueprint.
Yeah.
Like I think a lot of people didn't really know how or the pattern to jump on a drill type beat. So man said, you know what, let me kind of do it how Loski does it, but let me just pattern a few different words and change the flows a bit. And nah, man, he definitely was. So
like the way he came out, like let's say allegedly, like no one was doing, like no one was even doing anything like that. But
I'm telling you, we talked about the way he makes up his own words, like
ski.
Come on, bro.
Now
like,
everyone is saying ski, bro.
He's different, and he's different. It's the I think trend setting. You don't mean to do it oftentimes, and he's a true trendsetter for me. Still,
like fam, and obviously, man, what's it called? Man still keeps up the rude and dead and the chocolate darlings thing.
Yeah, he loves it.
He loves them lines, fam.
He loves the rude and dead thing. He loves it. He loves it. He loves it. I'm not gonna lie, I always love that from a rapper though. When they have their little quotables that they always go back to, let's say still.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of that stuff. So it's interesting, man. It's nice. It's nice for your fans to like always, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It's like when
I said that last time, and that was cool.
It's like tea with wake up and water your flowers, fam.
Come on, bro.
Whenever T says that, like man will be on any tune in the intro, just hear wake up and water your flowers. Oh, fam, I love that line so much.
I like that stuff, man. Still, I like that stuff. Yeah, man. Big up Loski, man.
For real.
Mr. Censored.
But talking about censorship, somebody that wasn't censored. So that Digga leak. So like to even like think of where to even approach this from, fam. Like
hang about first, because hang about. This guy has been moving reckless recently. we have to address the leak thing. Yeah, music is so sad. Sometimes, you know, it is even sometimes like in situations where at that time, yeah, the energy might have been the thing, but now the energy, do you know what I mean?
I get you.
Like, so for it to leak and it's like, but I don't even feel like that no more. So what? It started with the leak about RD.
Oh yeah. So basically,
started with that leak first, and then we got this leak.
Yeah.
He's loose now, bro.
So basically, what happened was someone must have hacked. Basically, like his stuff and like suspect stuff. They're like, it's like their passwords are 123, like
ABC.
123, 123. Their names, like because fam, the amount of tunes that have been leaked by these guys is insane. And then obviously someone hacked Digga's Insta. And what the peakest thing is, yeah, the stuff he was actually saying about RD, yeah, it's how to put it, it's like it's not saying that people are talking about this about RD like this, but people are having similar conversations on their own things, innit? But not about him, but about other people. But it's just that Digga was the one that got caught. That's literally it. Like, fam, I know that, what's it called? Like, fam, when Dutch got exposed, Dutch was literally saying to H, yo, do you want me to line up Meeks when he comes to the studio for you? Like, what? Like, fam, people are having these conversations, but Digga just got caught and it was peak, fam. Like, that's literally it.
Yeah, man, that was peak. That was all peak, that whole stuff there, man. Because I guess that is the industry, so man can't even really say, why would he do this with him? And like, that's just how music works and life works. But the second leak now,
yeah,
that is a travesty, fam. What travesty of justice? Big tragedy. That is not good. What he's doing, bro. I'll be honest here. Me personally, I'm a believer in like karma, energy, all of that. In terms of like, not like in terms of just, not in terms of to the ground. Oh my gosh, calm, but like just in terms of the energy you give out. Be careful, innit? You feel me? To be able to talk that reckless and that loose, you either have to have a screw loose or you're very happy to have shit energy come back to you. No cap. I'm being honest, bro.
I hear you though.
That was that was bad.
Like
that was bad.
My thing on that was so people were trying to say, oh, you guys were begging for the old Digga to come back, and now he's come back, then you guys are complaining. But I was thinking, you can be your old self without staying absolute, like without doing that though. Like there are plenty of artists that rap that old style without having to do that mad thing, bro.
Definitely, G. It's like when Lil Durk said that thing about your guys in the air were smoking on him now, type of thing.
Fam.
Like, and then we had to like kind of say, nah, we're not gonna talk like that no. Because do you know what it is like? Of course, where you come from and what you've been through, like whoever's your ops, cool, like that's cool, innit? I can never knock that. I think everyone's got at least one op or whatever, innit?
Yeah.
But to be an antagonist like that's a different thing. That's a whole different.
I get you.
That's a whole different thing.
I was thinking though, if it was released but it was censored, would it be the same way? Is it just because it was uncensored?
If it was censored, what would it be taken the same way?
Yeah, like I think it's literally just because it was because as mad as it is, I was thinking like, am I feeling like this just because it's uncensored?
It would.
So he's just unlucky.
Nah.
Like obviously it's mad, but like a lot of people, like I feel they only had that backlash because the names he was saying, innit? But if it was just like every single thing, only a few people would actually be able to be like, oh rah.
Yeah, only a few people. That's true. Because I just think of right now, like when Russ did the 630 snippet.
Yeah.
Like man knew who that was about.
Yeah, but not a lot of people would actually pick it up, innit? I think it's because like let's to get about like man said Central, innit? And so I feel like if that name was censored, then it probably would have been people just have thought it's just like another random brother, innit?
Yeah.
But like as it's him and he's so popping now, people are seeing it in like a certain type of way. Like I was saying that, like I can't lie, he's burnt a lot of like industry bridges by just saying that one line now. Like,
oh, easily. Like as in, it's I don't want to say it's peak because it's not, but yeah, like Central C is the guy, innit? Like I'll be honest, he's the guy right now in a lot of people's eyes. So,
like fam, even what's it called? Dave came out at one of Central C's things, I swear.
I think so, yeah, he had the headline and he brought him out or something.
Yeah, like so like now it's like anyone that's basically done a thing with Central C is gonna be like, I don't know, some people might be like, yeah, I'll do a collab with you and I'll do a collab with you. But like I don't know, man. It's a bit sticky. Like there's a few key links, if you get me, that like probably have been severed.
No, definitely. Definitely. Like I say, for me, that Central C guy is probably, I think he's one of the biggest right now in the scene, isn't it? So to say that, but it's like, it's the way that he dropped it.
Yeah.
The way that he dropped it was
nuts. Like we ain't ever getting Dave and Digga. Nah.
I'm not bothered.
Yeah, actually, I hear you. That was just one of the names that came to my head. But then actually, no, that one was decided from a long time though. I can't even lie to you because what's it called? Dave is cool, like very cool with Fredo, innit? So that was never gonna happen.
True.
When I think about it, I'm just trying to think of anyone else, but then I don't know. I feel like you just gotta like tread carefully because I feel like the other thing that severed industry ties was what he actually like. Obviously, everyone knows that some people think like this, but it's like it's one of them ones that when you hear it from a man, it's like with the RD thing. Obviously, everyone knows that RD's a TikTok guy, and like artists, some of them they do features and stuff for the bag, etc., and they feature other artists for the bag, and because like labels say whatnot. But when you hear a man actually say it like that, like it hits a bit hard if you get me in it. Like it makes
that,
some people actually deep. Like oh rah, like from the horse's mouth type of thing.
bro, that hit me like it was my brother. That's how bad it was. I'm not even
Fam.
taking the piss. I swear to you, like you say, from the horse's mouth. I felt like crabs, custody crabs, and that's how was bewildered. I was thinking, yo, what man's actually just said that? He's
Yeah.
actually said that. Oh, okay. And then what? Not only my man, but also my man and my man as well.
Yeah. Like what's it called? Like his like there was only who was it? I think it was Rack 5. He was the only guy saying like or was it Striker that was actually like using logic in the whole thing, fam. Like yeah, it was Strike. I think it was Striker that was basically just saying like, yo, like, yeah, but it would be good for the song, etc. It'll be good for the song. Like, think about it, and like he was like, oh no, my man's decent, etc. Like he like yeah, like, fam,
Nah, man, that's Pete. That's Pete, man. That's Pete. The RD thing, that is Pete.
yeah, like I was thinking like, like, I don't know. I was even thinking like, how do you even let your like? I was thinking yeah. So obviously you know with Insta yeah, you can try log into someone else's account yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking, yo, these man's accounts, they're probably set up a bit different because like someone from somewhere else could easily just be trying to like think about it, like I could type in Drake's username and try log into his account, whatnot. But it's like Instagram's probably gonna allow it or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But like, how dead is your password, bro? Like, I was definitely thinking, yeah. When you actually think about it, especially with like a lot of these drill artists, their audience is younger people. Let's say around 15 to 8, 50, 14 to 18 is their key, is their like, I'd say their core audience, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
How's your password so dead for it to be getting hacked by like a 16-year-old? Like, when you
Someone do
actually.
this for a living, man.
Hmm?
Someone do this for a living, man.
No, that's true, yeah, but like, fam, like, you actually have to you actually think about it though. The people that are going to be
Nah.
going out of their way to hack their stuff are like 15, 16.
Yeah. Unless they're
Like,
getting paid straight.
think about yeah. And the most you can get for a leaked tune, like I've spoken to a few people, it's like you can get like 3 bills.
For a tune, yeah. And it would have to be the top artist, TT tune, man.
Yeah.
You're not getting too much.
So like, I know a lot of man they probably won't really go out of their way to hack a thing, but they might do. But like, fam, like I'm just thinking like, what, like what is your password actually? What you put in your password as like? I don't know, man. It just spins me sometimes. I can't lie.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I swear. The password thing, if that's how easy they're hacking him, then there's a lot that needs to be said, really.
Because like
There's
this,
a lot that needs to be
because
said.
people
But
need to understand this isn't the first time.
yeah, no, of course not.
He's
No,
got
he's been
like
hacked a few.
he's got mixtapes of music out online.
God bless him. This is it. Then it has to be someone in the squad or something, isn't it?
Yeah, that's another thing because I know some artists they leak their tunes so they can actually release them because they can't release them officially. But
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
it's literally a man in the squad. Someone says, "Oh, I'll give you 3 bills if you just give me like one leak that you've got," and
yeah,
that's it, fam.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's not nice. It's not nice, but so oftentimes it's the squad still.
Mm,
It's peak.
it's tough, man. But yeah, to move to the other side of the well, not the other side. I don't want to put it like that, but like to go to the female side of the UK scene.
Mm-hmm.
So there's been a little bit of a. So I didn't even clock this in the Shaybo reaction. We did that. You can check that out on our channel as well. It was actually no, we didn't actually do that one. No, we didn't get to do that one, unfortunately.
I was gonna say, go check out the imaginary video anyway.
Yeah, but but yeah, but when I was listening to Shaybo's thing, I didn't clock this. But so Shaybo, she sent for Lavida Loca.
Mm.
And so obviously now I think Lavida Loca, she's what's it called? She's applied now. I don't know. I think did she reply? I think she posted it up before.
Yeah, I think she
But
did post that before.
but now I think Shaybo say something again or yeah Shaybo said something again. I think maybe.
Um, I'm not sure. What did she say again?
I don't know what it is. I feel like Lavida ignored it, and then Shaybo, I think she dropped something else, and then that was when Lavida was like, "Cool, I'm gonna reply now."
You're not gonna tell them. Oh yeah. That's when she said, yeah, but you don't want to tell them.
Oh yeah, and then
this happened when I bucked you or whatever, innit?
yeah, and then then apparently there was a bit of like that pastor got a bit out of hand that I was hearing.
Wait, I heard the mad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, fam.
I heard the absolute craziness.
Fam, that's the thing, yeah. You know, like this is why like there's some like obviously like I like come from grime, like everyone's used to clashes, yeah. I don't mind like two females going at it in the musical sense, yeah. But I can't lie to you, there's some people that just shouldn't clash, you know. I'm not gonna lie to you, because they just there's a line in it. Like let's say even like what's my man's name? Lord of the Mites, Marga and my man.
Lazy.
Lazy and Marga. They got into scraps, yeah, but like I don't think it really went anywhere else outside that room, yeah.
Nah.
Like obviously like you can kind of tell like with what my man was saying, like a swing was due to come, like like face to face and thing, like he had a lot of composure to last that long type of thing, especially in a bonus round, fam. But
nah. He would look like he got switched that day still.
Yeah, fam. But like for me, there's some man that like, and I'd say Lavida Loca is one of them, where like if it's a music clash, you can't go link each other like just on a random. Like like it has to be like if you're gonna link each other, it has to be like a Lord of the Mites type of thing, where there's other people there to like officiate it type of thing.
Control it, innit?
Because fam, like obviously you like people heard what happened, and like also just knowing like Lavida, she's a serious person, if that makes sense.
She lost well, we first heard of her again, innit, after she come on holiday, innit? So she 100% is serious.
Yeah, like
but, nah, man, it's just the way that she responded the first time or whatever. You keep calling me out in your she said that shit tracks or whatever she said. But you never want to tell them what happens when we back in real life or whatever she said. That energy there.
Yeah.
I feel bro, that's enough. That's right there. That's not the energy that Shaybo was saying on the track. I don't know if you remember what she was saying. But that was like kind of stabbing.
Yeah.
Like, kind of this energy that she came with, it's like it's either on or it's not on.
Yeah.
Like, and I think I seen her. That's what it is. I seen her Insta story. Someone sent me something like that. When she's all up, she's in her yard or whatever, innit? And she must have just said, she said, "Oh, you're doing all the." She basically was just saying, "You're loving off Shaybo, and you're giving her all the props." But really, she's lying to you. Like, my thing is, I come from this, innit?
Yeah.
So I'm not just gonna do it for banter. If we're doing it, or I'm not giving you the energy because I really do this. That's basically what she was saying, innit? I really do this. Let's either tango or fuck off. Sorry, like dead it, innit? Like, I'm sorry, innit? And then afterwards, I think after it's been another one, yeah, she was just like, yeah, I'm not having this. You know what? You tried me in real life now as well. Yeah. Say no more. Say no more, innit?
The thing is, yeah, like, oh wait, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so what makes it even more of a thing is because, like, I'd say from the Vida side, Shaybo, she's branded herself Queen of the South, innit?
Yeah, of course.
And like, where's Lavida? Is Lavida from South?
I'm not actually sure, you know, where she's from.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Sure. Let me see if it's on a Spotify thing, because then that adds a whole different dimension to it, if you get me.
Yeah, of course.
It's like let me see where she's from. Oh, it doesn't actually. Yeah, it doesn't
South.
actually say where she's from.
See, I thought she was out of London. Yeah, nah. Okay, cool. From born in Malawi, raised in Nottingham, now based
Oh,
in South London.
fair.
So yeah,
And
what you're
plus, so
saying.
you got that. What's it called? What's the way to put it? Is it envy? You know how them artists outside of London,
Mm.
they want to go against the London artists. Like,
Nah, but she's based in South London.
oh, okay, yeah, she linked up with CS as well, innit? So
Yeah. So
yeah,
what you're saying is right still. Yeah. Basically, you're talking your talk.
yeah.
What
It's like what?
you want to keep talking that talk? Yeah, miss. All right. All right.
It's like Queen of the like
Because I've
yeah. I
always said,
I
I
hope
was
that
gonna.
go on.
I was just gonna say, I've always said the king never has to say he's king, innit? So you know them ones there, innit? If someone's saying they're queen and
Mm,
someone actually believes they're the queen, there's talkers and there's walkers. You get me?
yeah, I hear you. Oof.
Yeah.
Man, that King of Grime as well. I'm joking.
And yeah, man, it's a bit nuts. She calls herself King Lavida Loca or something, innit?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. But I'm just hoping that they can sort that out and like, there's not like, because what's going, I'm pretty sure like from Lavida's ZZ interview, like that's actually even for herself, that's quite a sticky predicament for her to be in, just because like she, like she's still on like license or whatnot. I'm pretty sure.
Mm. Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, she does need to be kind of careful with that, just because like, and I think it'll be good as well. Like, I would have liked to just stick to music just because it would shine a light on a lot of like female artists basically that are like really doing their thing in the scene right now.
Yeah, definitely, man. I definitely
Like,
would like to.
they could have worked that really well, but like obviously like it's not a work thing now. I can't lie to you.
No, no. Nah, yeah, they ain't never working together. From when you got Quest, like,
Like yeah, like nah.
that's definitely some sort of. There's something deeper there, and I don't know if it's just a personal thing,
Mm,
but yeah, man. I just hope it either does its thing in terms of the back and forth in music, of course,
yeah.
or they just not in it. Because yeah, man. I think my girl dropped a diss, the Vida Loca girl, innit?
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah. She got to this. Like
yeah.
they should look to the Nole and Trillery blueprint, fam.
Oh yeah.
That was a good clash, bro. That
Good
was
clash.
such a good clash, fam.
It's even the way that they dropped that they were doing it, that they were dropping their videos. That was
Yeah,
that was very sick from Noli and Trilly still.
and
I
then
when
what's it
Trilly
called?
puts on that gold thing on her face,
Yeah, they should switch it to
you know
Drillery.
I like, she's coming for nonsense,
Hey.
bro. But you can't play with Noli, sorry.
Yeah, that's true. I know they did it well. She worked it into like I think it was a project rollout as well. So
Pretty much, yeah.
no, that was good from her still.
Nah, man. Bless them all. Love all the women, man. Hope there's
Mm,
less more love, but it is what it is on the roadside still.
fam. Also, what's cool? I just want to shout out Lil Sims. Um, I seen her tour releases as well. Doing the North America tour proper.
Yeah, man. Lil Sims, boy. Finally, not even finally, but that album definitely put her
Mm.
into that. Yeah, oh, slap Little Sims.
I saw her. She's in the Venom movie. Like she's like acting like in it. Like it's nuts.
Yeah, the new thing.
Yeah, like
The
I'm not
car.
gonna spoil. I'm not gonna spoil it too much, but like it's not like there's a scene where
What? It's out. What are you
yeah.
talking about?
Oh no, but have you seen it?
Is it out?
Yeah, Venom.
All right, say no. I'm going to watch that. Relax.
Fair.
I'm gonna go watch that. Don't spoil it. Still, I didn't know it's out.
Yeah, no, it's out. It dropped. It came out last week Friday.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, but now she's in that because obviously her song's called Venom in it. So
They put that in there.
yeah, so it works well, fam.
Venom, he's even him happy. Like, listen, she's elite, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. She
Mm,
deserves an American tour. She she has a huge fan base.
Yeah.
Like it's like I don't want to compare. I'm not even comparing, but in the same way that Western are loved here, but if you actually pre their worldwide fan base, they have a crazy, like, go out to wherever they can probably put on a show type thing. I think Little Sims is similar still. Like,
yeah, like
she's popping out in Australia, South Africa, America. No, she's been to Japan and Asia and them places there. So it's like, where else do you have to go? South America?
Fam, like.
Me, man.
And she's only, it's mad because you could say she's just getting started type of thing.
She definitely is, yeah. She definitely is. I think so, at least, even though she's been in the game for so long. Like, I think so. I feel like this is, I don't even want to say it like this, but you know when like you get them like Nothing Was the Same type albums in someone's discography. Like this is sort of say no more. We're on to the next part. Like I've successfully tied a bow around this first part.
Yeah.
But nah, man.
Yeah, but got a lot of people already saying just album of the year. Like there's only a few man that could actually essentially come and top that.
Who?
Hustler baby, hustler baby.
If he actually drops.
Yeah. I think I would say the only artist I think could top it would be actually wait, oh no, the second one I'm gonna say. It's not a stretch, but it's from a fan perspective, I would say it could top it for me.
JHUS?
No, I'd say Vils with BCM.
Oh, from a fan perspective, I thought you meant from like for the fans.
Just because obviously I don't think BCM would actually be better, but I feel I would feel BCM, like, if that makes sense.
Yeah, of course. Now I hear you. It's like, if a TE or a Rims or Teft's drop, to be fair, Potter, like one of those, like when they drop, of course. But for me, the Sims thing, there's a level of expertise
to
it that I don't think. Like there's road rap, which is what Vils is good.
Yeah,
like, he's head to toe, like.
But the production,
and the production will probably be great as well. I'll be honest, like Vils will play some great, but there's just, I don't want to say levels because I think we don't want to be rude, innit? But
no, I know what you mean though. Like,
brother, she was using it. It's like comparing Kano, who's using orchestra and you know what I mean, to KB.
Yeah, that's why I was just saying. What's called it's more of just a passion thing from me. Like that's how I feel, innit?
KB's gonna give you more passion through and through. Like he's gonna tell you about, I'm in jail and I got more jail time, and that you're gonna feel like, like you're meant to be, like you're gonna hear that and feel that. But
obviously, like overalls, like you know what it is. Like you know what it is. Like you know. Like, I'm just saying that I just be one of them deranged guys that would be like, oh, but have you heard this? Have you heard this? Like,
oh no, I hear you. I hear you completely. If Bam Bam went and dropped tomorrow, I'd be saying that, screaming.
Straight.
People like, what?
Yeah.
But
yeah, on a serious one, I do think the only one that could come close would be JHUS in that booth, fam. I can't lie. That's the only one I could, like, JHUS linking up with a J5 and just doing
a madness.
Yeah, fam. Like,
JHUS, I do believe. I agree. I actually do think JHUS is the only person that can this year. Top that. Just because I think JHUS has kind of given us everything to him. That makes sense. Up until Big Conspiracy, like all the tracks that he's given us, it's kind of like that's JHUS to us. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me now, the next tape, I only see him going in a new-ish direction, if that makes sense. Like he's going to be dropping something either out of this world, Never heard. I'm like, rare. JHUS is on this. Like, what the hell? Or we're gonna come back with the same similar crazy vibes that we've been getting. So
Yeah.
if he does it and executes it, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, fam. Unless Kano wakes up one morning and it's just like, you know what? I want to enter the ring fight, fam.
No. Nah. I would love to know how long that album's been in the making, because I don't think you can just drop something out of nowhere and top that still.
Oh, what, for Sims?
Yeah, come on.
I feel
Sometimes
like it's been...
AKA...
I think...
What?
I think, yeah.
What?
That's true. I think she was speaking about I think she said it was like she did a tour, and then I think wait, was it that one? Actually, I don't think so. No, I'm thinking of a different project. I think I'm thinking of Drop 6 from that interview. But
what was she saying?
She was basically saying how, I mean, for her last project, she just I think it was for the EP, I think the Drop 6 one, like the little EP she did. She basically just got like the producer she used to work with that she ain't linked up with in a long time. Because she dropped her previous thing, she toured it, then she's taken time off, and then she just got into the booth with him. They just started catching up, and they just started like recording just like slowly over time, and like that's basically just how she started to basically get back into the groove of things, innit?
No.
I feel like this one, I'd say it might have taken 2-3 years tops, but like that's like she might have like recorded 1 or 2 tunes here and then like taking a break and then maybe just got back into it type of thing.
It'd be interesting to find out. Like you were saying before, I'd love to have that little studio session stuff, and that would be sick still.
She needs to do like, you know, like how Chucky does the checkups.
Yeah.
She used to do like something like that basically, where it's like straight just like what's been happening, like no, it's real though, like because like I don't think she's done, or like is it Amaranth?
Yeah, Amaru done,
yeah, Amaru done, yeah. If she did one of those, that would be so dirty, because then you could actually properly see like, oh, okay, so this is where your head's been at type of thing.
That would be it. If she did one of those, that would be absolutely it. He's a really introspective guy. So, boy, like I'm still, fam. I still spin that tape, by the way, and there's still certain tracks that are just
levels.
Yeah, man, just off the chart stuff. Actually, off the chart stuff. I swear down, man. It's mad. It's actually mad, man.
Now people will be spinning that tape for a while. Like I realized like the tape was big when I was just on TikTok and I was seeing like music accounts just being like, oh yeah, we might have just got album of the year here. Like I was like, rah.
There's I don't want to say there's few tapes that I've carried on like respun like the same way I have as her. But I'm trying to think what's dropped this year and have I been going crazy?
Well, that's close to this.
That's nothing's close.
Hey.
Conflict of interest is the only one.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say yeah.
Yeah, it's the only one really, isn't it, for me. As a whole body of work. Did you say that? Drop me, don't bust it out. Still don't bust it out. Don't even try.
Did you hear what I said?
Don't whisper into the thing. Drop that properly, blood.
I said, what about we're all alone in this together?
I don't put it in the same bracket.
I'm joking. I was just putting you on ice.
Yeah, I don't put it in the same bracket. I don't. I only return to Survivor's Guilt and Free Rivers on that tape. That's it.
I can't lie. I've been running back to In the Fire recently.
In the Fire is a weird one for me, you know. It's a weird one. Like there's a bunch of cold verses on that track. Like Meeks is crazy. The way that rolls into Fred, God bless.
Yeah, crazy.
Gets the way he just scissors up that beat, insane.
No, Gets drops the line, yeah, where he's like, there's no hook like this song, or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, fam, I just stood there and I was like, rah.
Yeah. Nah, man, it's the crazy gigs. I wasn't the hugest fan of that verse, but absolutely moonwalked over the beat, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, so done his thing. And then Dave might have actually, like you said, the first time had the best verse on the team. Might have. So that tune's crazy, but I'm just not really. I feel like it's a cheat code track.
Oh, I get you. Is that what you were saying? When we were doing the GRM awards, you were saying how you can't like Training Day 3 is just a cheat code, like.
Cheat code, man. There's certain things that are just cheap. Like, bruv, man, put Meeks, Fred, who has recently come back as one of the best road rappers, Gigs.
Yeah, on the one tune, like you can't use that in discussion. Like,
come on, man, that's a cheat code. It's like having the United start the Ronaldo, Sancho, Rashford, Pogba, Bruno, like, bro, like, and then they have a 5-0 win. Well done. Do you know? I hope you do that. I expect you to do that. Like, it's a weird one for me. Like, I'm happy that we got that moment as a C, because that's a young, great bringing together the OG. So that's a big point. I'm happy that we got that moment. But I know it wasn't as organic as made out.
Nah, I hear you. Like, obviously, like some labels got a hand in the pie type of thing still.
No, I think it's just Dave. I don't think any labels got a hand. I think it's just Dave that arranged it.
Yeah. Well, no. When I think about it, Dave has links to all the artists that were on it. So Dave and Fredo. Yeah, Dave and Fredo being known to be cool. Dave and Meeks, similar manager. Dave and Getz, young goat, old goat. Dave and Giggs featured on Giggs' team.
He was on the outro of Getz' album. Little Bo Peep. Dave and Giggs, we've had Peligro and what's that new one? Straight Murder.
Yeah, so like...
It's Dave and Meeks. Meeks is from Manny. He's a Manchester supporter. He went and linked him. That they did a whole, like, it was...
And what's called... Dave's manager, he helps Meeks kind of thing in it as well.
Benny Scars, I think so. Yeah. I don't think he's the manager. I think you're right.
He like advises, like consults.
Yeah.
So
that's it, man. Like it was definitely that he definitely orchestrated that. He definitely was like, oh snap, like let's do this. Like it would be sick, and it was like well done. But I think that's similar to how he knows he can drop a track like 21, and his fan base will eat that up. But I'm not gonna comment any further now.
I love that tune. I can't lie to you. I love it. But I see what you mean, though. I see what you mean.
He's a clever youth, man. I'm not knocking that.
22-1, look at the time. It's 22-1. He said that was not intentional.
Go and listen to Three Rivers, and then stay safe to the rest of these tracks.
Oh my God.
I'm playing big up, but I just don't put it in the same bracket as Lil Sims. No.
Yeah,
no. But top albums and singles coming out soon still from the Annex. So
oh yeah, that's true. We're gonna do that.
We'll do a wrap up of that properly. Still, we'll both bring a top 5 or something, and try and shout a single top 5, because I'm definitely gonna have to knock some of yours out.
That's definitely have to be a December thing, because there's still bare artists that are just coming to drop.
Thing, isn't it? Who is left to drop, to be honest?
Well, these are the ones that I've announced. So out of the ones that announced, like there could be more. So Got Finn Foxall, Lavida Loca, Big Zoo dropping this weekend. Dappy, Snap Capone, Cash is coming with Return of the Immigrant. That could be a contester. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's true. Yeah, fantastic, man. That was it.
Cali Claire's dropping, Shaybo Malik's dropping, Ghostface is dropping, Suspects dropping, C1's dropping, and that's just the ones I know of. Like I only clocked Snap Capone's one because I went onto Snap Capone's Insta and was like, wait, I was like, where's he been? And then I look on this thing, he's like, oh yeah, project dropping next week, and it's like, oh,
isn't Tef dropping?
I haven't seen anything, but if Tef's dropping, that's a matter.
Isn't Boost dropping?
Yeah, but they've been doing their run-ups for ages. That's why I haven't seen anything on their Insta. Like I'm just going off people that have like dropped like mixtape covers on their Instagram, innit?
Yeah, no, you're right, 100. It's definitely. I'm trying to work out. There's a few man that like they're just staying silent, but come end of next month, we're gonna get. I remember last week of November, hella tapes dropped.
Yeah.
Hella tapes dropped. If I could go to that week, I wish I could. Bruv, so many tapes, UK tapes dropped. Like, it was crazy. So, yeah, man, I think there's a few silent ones. And I think it'll be good to...
Boost is definitely going to be dropping. And I think T has already said he's in mixtape mode. So I think he's dropping end of November or something like that.
Yeah.
So it just depends when T finishes his thing. But he said mixtape mode from like the start of this month, late September. So
that's what I'm saying, man. I hope so, bro. I really hope so.
Because the rankings could easily be shaken up, man. It could easily be shaken up, like
easily, G. There's a lot to come. There's a lot to come. We've got an interesting end to the year, man. I still firmly believe we've been through a mad thing as a people these past few years. So I still feel like people are living off energy where they're trying to make the most of every moment. I'm trying to finish off the year with a bang or whatever. So I'm excited for the end of the year in terms of music, in terms of movies, in terms of events, in terms of just, man, life. It should be good still. It should be.
It's that real, I swear.
Yeah, man. It should be good. Hopefully we get some album of the year contenders.
We should do. I'll be surprised if we don't. At least some like close challenges in it.
We'll see, innit? We'll see.
But yeah, man, that's episode 17 of Real Talks No Porks. And you, man, let us know any other projects that we might have missed that have dropped recently. Also, let us know if you think there are any other albums that could contest with Little Sim's album, and like any other artists that are dropping albums that basically we might not have mentioned, did it? But that's myself and Dog and Lizzle.
Come on, yours truly, Xmas every time.
And we out.
Love people.